Now on to Drake's worldview. In my personal experience, a lot of narcs build up a very rigid worldview. There have been a couple of people in my life growing up, but there's one person I'm thinking about in particular. It's just a very hierarchical way of looking at the world. Who's on top, who's on the bottom. So imagine, like, instead of just living your life and developing your own preferences, you go plug into ChatGPT. So who you are, how you see things is defined by the way the rest of the world sees those things. So you plug it into ChatGPT. Who's on top, who's on the bottom? What would ChatGPT say? People on top would be white male, doctors, lawyers, politicians, people with money, da-da-da-da-da. People on the bottom would be blacks, gays, women, children. It's not like you're living your life, you meet this janitor, you having a conversation with him, and you realize this person is dope as hell, they've got the most interesting backstory. You're not capable of that because the way you look at the world is so black and white. It's just confusion to you. Like, think about how Drake kept going at Kendrick's height. ChatGPT would have shot out that short people are not as good as tall people in this very rigid hierarchical sense. So imagine his confusion, like, how the hell you topping me, little man? Little man? Like, he went bar after bar. I mean, he would not let go of it. You're short. Yeah, but you're short. Kendrick would hit him with some, like, high-level Da Vinci Code. Yeah, but you're short. And I don't understand. It's like, how can this short, weird, artsy dude top him, get more respect than him, outsell him? Like, nah, that's impossible. None of Kendrick Lamar's stats are in ChatGPT. And in this rigid, narcissistic world, hierarchical world, you gotta be beneath me, right? It would also explain a lot of things that you see with his relationships with other men. This would explain why he would fawn over like a figure like LeBron James to the point he'd tat him on his body, or even a Rihanna or a 2000s era Lil Wayne. As far on top as Wayne was when he signed him, and LeBron would validate him, would make him feel on top of the world. And he feels it to the point that he's willing to tat LeBron on his body in order to, show the world, I got this cool ass friend. See, I'm cool. See? This also explains why he would turn around and be cruel to somebody like Academics who is his biggest supporter, somebody who's lower than him. It's somebody that he can pick at. Because each interaction where he is picking on this dude, it kind of reminds him, well, I'm actually above this. A lot of narcissistic behavior is kind of viewing things based off of how other people have defined it, how the world has defined it, deciding what's on top and what's on the bottom, and then testing them out sort of oftentimes in cruel ways in order to prove to themselves where they stand. And what they want is always to be on as far on top as possible. The reason that narcs are so notoriously cruel is because they can get supply and validation not only from associating with impressive people like LeBron and Rihanna, but from treating others in a way that reinforces their superiority. So Academics thinks that he needs Drake. So no matter how much Drake bullies him and uses act, he won't go anywhere. And Academics will always support him, beg for his scraps. Well, lately it's been changed, but I wrote these notes on a couple weeks ago. If Act gets out of line by being critical of Drake or being enthusiastic of Kendrick, because narcs are usually very sensitive, Drake will indirectly threaten to pull away and gain satisfaction, supply again, by watching Academics jump through hoops to gain scraps of Drake's favor again. All right, so this is where we're going to leave part 2. If you want to know how XXXTentacion broke his brain, or why he keeps going after the wives and love interests of not only his enemies, but his friends as well, let me know in the comments. Bye-bye.